Okay. Okay. Microphone test. This is a microphone test. Okay. This is a microphone test. Microphone test. Test. Alrighty, what is up, everybody? It's Andy Matt here. Welcome back. How's it going? How are you doing? Sorry, I'm a little late to my stream. Just got done talking with the family. Everybody's doing well, so that's awesome. So, anyway, let's get back into this, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Okay. Okay. Yep. Jasper Donnelly. Let's continue. All right, so what do we need to do? Let's look at the map. It's like there's a side mission right here. There's a couple of side missions. Cache in the castle. And then the Dalian Keys. Gotcha. So let's go ahead and fast travel. Track that. Let's go. God. Woo! God, this is gorgeous. Okay. Breathe in. And breathe out.
Revelio.
To enter the Hufflepuff common room, one must tap the barrel 2 from the bottom middle of the second row in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. An errant tap will result in being denied access and dousing vinegar.
Revelio.
If one tickles the pear in this still life painting of a bowl of fruit, it will wiggle. It will giggle before turning into a doorknob to allow entry to the Hogwarts kitchens. Pick up the pear. We can't do that quite yet.
Revelio.
Hogwarts architect. The Hogwarts architect shown here is surrounded by the 4 house mascots. Designed and oversaw the construction of Hogwarts Castle alongside founder Rowena Ravenclaw, who is credited with creating its ever-changing floor plan.
Revelio.
House Point hourglasses. This large ornate hourglasses containing rubies, diamonds, sapphires, emeralds. So rubies is for Gryffindor. Diamonds are for... Well, sapphires are Ravenclaw. Diamonds must be for Hufflepuff, and emeralds must be for Slytherin. So, enchanted to keep the count of house points for Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin, respectively. Very cool. Very, very cool. So do the stick or the slot. 5, 6.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Lobes, nice. Very good, very good, very good, 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 good.
Revelio.
Ancient secrets bring forth an age of magic with the rise of a new hero.
Lot of stairs. Stairs.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Oh, that's good. Don't need that. 31, 37, so that's good. Cool.
Revelio.
Really? The statue depicts the Kelpie shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. There you go.
Revelio.
Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Let's go. Can I go up here? Can I go to the Charms class? Yep.
She was humming again.
Hello
Here we
there.
go.
Perhaps you can help?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Dan. Oh. Sorry. I want to go, yep, that way.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
This stairwell looks promising.
I can appreciate.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now where's the treasure?
Accio!
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Cool. So now we're gonna return.
Let's be sure we make some time to study later then.
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out.
It was
of there,
quick of
but
you to get
not
to the
before I got a few
boathouse.
galleons
Did
richer.
you,
What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic
Did the,
historian's uniform.
Oh,
powder.
that's lucky.
blue powder?
Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Maybe. Okay, now. The Daedalian key.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Is everything all right?
Yes,
I'm sorry. I'm Nellie, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumor is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
We're gonna go back to charms. Fast. Where do they actually have this at Hogwarts? The whole flute powder thing. You don't have to walk around. That'd be helpful. Save your legs from going up and down a bunch of stairs.
Get big, they can be quite strong.
Levioso.
Watch out! It's the Troll Slayer of Hogsmeade.
Yep, that's me. That's me.
Revelio.
This tapestry depicts the wizard Barnabas the Barmy's foolish attempt to train trolls for the ballet. One can only imagine the impact on the arts had he succeeded. He did. Dude.
Revelio.
Better. My dear Satyavati, you'll be pleased to hear that I received word from my contacts at Cambridge who conceded that they had in fact been incorrect in the video showers. It seems that an Irish astronomer and a British astronomer both built upon the work done by an Italian astronomer, all muggles, mind you, as far as I know, the purpose of calculating the position of the dust at Earth's orbit as means of connecting meteors to comets. Brilliant, really. One can only imagine what they might do if an enchanted telescope. Frustratingly, in my correspondence, I did feel that I had to continue using the pseudonym for my days as a gentleman scholar. Whilst I still find it rather exciting to have a secret identity, the reason irks me. I'm so looking forward to our trip later this year to Jantar Mantar. What an adventure we shall have. Miss you, dear sister, and I do hope you are well. With love, Sushrita.
Revelio.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there?
patience.
Excellent. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Beautiful classroom. Okay, we're gonna go back to the map. That's
Were you
actually
able
Nelly.
to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Daedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest.
Hufflepuff. Now going back to the Hufflepuff common room.
I should see this through and find the Hufflepuff house chest. This must be... Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Yeah, 15 more. Cauldron cake. So I gotta find the remaining one of those. No one that's close by that we can get. Oh, my bad. Hear it. Where did... Oh, there you are. Holy the heck up here. Is that Benjamin Franklin? Yeah, I see some dude.
Yes.
Cool. Let's go ahead and do... Thing. Not get anything that way. Yeah, let's go to...
Accio.
Levioso. Revelio.
Hogwarts coat of arms includes a lion, snake, eagle, and badger, representing each of the 4 houses, along with the school motto, Racco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus, which means never tickle a sleeping dragon. Motto. Good advice. Why is that the motto? That's what I want to know. Includes.
Revelio.
Oh, this is something. This goes down to the dungeon. Right. Yep. Pepperoni.
Revelio. Levioso. Revelio.
My brother just started a whole.
What happens if we go this way? Ah, takes us that way. Okay. Okay. I'm getting it. Gryffindor and Slytherin, huh? Why the ominous music? Hmm? Bop, bop, bop.
Hogwarts must have hundreds of owls in the owlry.
Revelio.
Bop, bop.
Lumos.
Mm-hmm.
Revelio.
Wow. Certainly that one. I gotta get some Gringo.
That's it.
Cool. Uh, the
That reminds me.
oh, got a key.
I find it's
It's a
located.
relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Brilliant.
Cool. Let's go to the library. One in there. Yep, one right here.
Reading can be magical. Any spell. Why can't students?
Here it's somewhere. Up here.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I...
There you are. Oh,
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait...
oh, it's our time. Nighttime. Hmm. Okay.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What Lovely stone. Oh, that's class, that is. Let us knock on your door.
Heard you. Right there. Oh, down there.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Ooh, nice.
Revelio.
Mr. Professor Fig, as if my schedule wasn't congested enough, the ministry has charged me with arranging the rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts, a 5th year, if you would. Professor Weasley insists that they will need an escort and a mentor to help them acclimatize before term begins. I have assigned the task to you. Please see Professor Weasley for details. Professor Phineas Nigellus Black, Headmaster.
Revelio.
That is PG did level 16, and I'm not level. Still ways to go. I like that, actually. That's really cool. That one's also cool. I'm digging that, though. I'm gonna go with that. Cool office.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I
Well, that was
read it
random.
aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure.
In the
but
houses.
I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Like there's a side mission here as well. Oh, if we go to the Professor Heckets.
What are you up to now?
Nothing.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
In 2 rounds of cross ones, consider rounds of spell. Okay. Cool.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
What if we got this one? Okay.
Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
That leads back to here. Cool, cool. This is a beautiful area.
Revelio.
The Yawning Gargoyle. Though the smoke-breathing gargoyle might appear to be enchanted, it is actually the Hufflepuff common room. Needy.
Accio. Revelio.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the... Revelio.
Alright, the Well of Four Beasts. Some students believe that a wish made over the Well of Four Beasts, whether near the Thestral, Griffin, Chimera, or Hippogriff, will come true for one who has gained the trust of any of the four. What if you gain the trust of all four? And what?
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
Good one!
Levioso.
Excellent form!
Levioso.
Accio.
Nicely done! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a
Alright, let's do it. Let's try Nazi.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Accio.
Levioso.
Super.
Levioso!
Far away now.
Accio.
Head.
Accio.
Like a winner. Brilliant.
Stupid.
Levioso.
Find the one.
Accio.
Take four.
Levioso!
Levioso. Is that all you've got?
Accio.
Super. Levioso.
Expelliarmus! Levioso!
There goes my wager.
Accio.
You're better than that. Levioso.
Levioso!
Protego. Stupid. Accio.
Levioso.
Stupid. Accio.
Arrest momentum!
Damn.
I could never duel like that. Bravo!
I gave it
little
my all.
rusty, but
You did indeed.
a little rough, but that's
The
alright.
other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
Okay, so now go back. Yeah.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady. Good work. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Close. Side mission, Venomous Valor. Duncan Hobhouse seems to have a puff skin problem. Go there. Check it out. All right, Duncan.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
They're adorable. Why would you be afraid of a puffskein?
They seem adorable until one sticks its tongue up your nose. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumor has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Relieved to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
And give me un momento because I can do. Because I got Incendio. Figure I can do this puzzle right here.
Incendio!
So that's...
Incendio!
Got it. Hey, Quacks, what's up? Thanks. Thanks for the alert. Four. 2. 3 and that's we'll go. Oh, that's cool.
Revelio.
Cool, cool. Hopefully everything's going well for you, Quacks. That's pretty badass. I'm good. Now let's go.
Incendio.
So many letters arrive every day, and none of them ever.
Cool, cool. Double check.
Revelio.
Yep, we good. I want to get that. Last one. Perfect. Perfect. Open up this. Whoa.
Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to Waterloo these days.
Gonna go over here. And get this. Good. Good, good. Yeah, perfect.
Accio. Revelio.
Lumbubbles are magical flying insects that produce a treacle, which will cause melancholy if consumed. They feed on nettles and nest in dark, secluded places. Fortunately, they are known to infest beehives, having a devastating effect on the honey therein.
Revelio.
Incendio.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
Incendio.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Incendio.
Until level 17. Okay.
Lumos.
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Incendio.
All right, blue leather glove. Here. Better.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
It's a big sucker. It's an enormous venomous tentacular. Need a whole human being.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Go.
Revelio.
Dirigible plums. This orange radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the
Revelio.
Situated at the center of a Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots as deep, reaching, and convoluted as the school's dungeons. Quite the greenhouse.
Revelio.
It's a beautiful green.
Revelio. Incendio.
Have you found anything to, prove my brave—
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Works. Let's see if there's any other side missions. I'm not seeing any side missions. Let's go ahead. Go here. And then go to... where was it? Fix classroom. Excuse me. I don't think.
Incendio.
Nah,
Revelio.
oh, my bad.
Ah, there you are.
I'm at Reparo down there.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the
How are
restricted
you gonna get to his
section will have
office
to
in
wait
5
a bit
minutes? The
longer.
castle's massive.
We
Blue
have
powder.
no choice.
That's
It would
right.
be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor
know about
Fig and I ended up
Ranrock.
there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Fast forward to the night.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try. Silent as a grave.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks, Ignatia.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, button bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word.
An anti-Alohomora key? Alohomora? Wait a minute, anti-Alohomora charm? Why doesn't more wizards use that? What the heck?
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Why don't more wizards and witches use it? Use the anti-Alohomora.
The key. Here we go.
Sorry.
Gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book. Revelio.
that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. I'll be quieter than a jobber knoll. Ghost, don't let her see you. Should be in the cliff. Skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne. So
Revelio.
Return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted?
Enchanted books. Best to avoid these books if possible. Do not as much to their tendency to fly from one's hand as to their content being spectacular dribble of no educational value whatsoever.
Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Oh, hold up. Give me a sec.
Quietly now.
Revelio.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
That's a book Voldemort found. Or Tom Riddle.
Levioso!
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room.
Ooh, ba-dum, bam, bam, bam. Ew. Ow! Ooh.
That's it.
Oh well, this works. I can probably get rid of this.
Where might this lead?
Cool.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Incendio! Accio! Accio! Incendio! This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me. Accio, incendio. Protego, stupid. Accio, incendio.
Not bad. Pretty good fight.
It is a book after all.
Oh, that was very great. Very excellent.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganoff, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganoff.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
I wonder what house she was in. What house was Isadora in? It was Ravenclaw, right? No, I could be wrong.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
Professor Black, might I suggest a ban on magic in the library? Someone has been sneaking into the restricted section, and Crescenda Bloom seemed to think of the library as her own personal arena in which to practice her latest incantation. It is most disruptive. One might consider Peeves tame by comparison to such antics.
cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Rather
It's
unorthodox.
inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions.
Herbology
There's
and
more to
potion.
magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Cool. All right. Good. Okay. Here now. No. Nope. 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 Pensive Sentry, created to protect the secrets of ancient magic. These animated statues strike hard and fast, but are vulnerable to a variety of magic. Disarming them is a useful technique, but the ancient magic that animates them will also form a new weapon. In fighting. Pensive Sentinel. Ancient magic ensures that their weapon will always reform in their hands after being thrown or disarmed, granting them the ability to attack from far indefinitely. So what I want to do is go to Hogsmeade. Currently unavailable. What do you mean? Sure.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Big ol' area. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, blue flames, side quests. To explore, you will remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other locations. My God. Okay. All of that can be done by cross wands. Incendio 5 times, and then successfully avoid enemies' attacks by dodging. But for now, what I want to do... Time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new cool champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of cross wands. Also, the training dummy is still. So let's go to Hogsmeade. Because there's a couple of things I want to get or actually sell.
Thank you. Enjoy the show.
Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything.
I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff.
If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
And I want to go to... Magic Neep. First, Very beautiful. I want to see some. A couple of drought frames. Not a whole lot.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf. Oh, I know what I want to do.
I know what I want to do. I'm gonna go back up here. Nope, wrong place. One over here.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
What do you have for sale? I'm gonna need Chinese chopping cabbage.
Oh, I'm always thrilled
Mandrake
when a young one makes a
seed.
wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
And venomous tacula. And then I'll go ahead and get. Boom. That's good, that's good, that's good. All I need is
Always
from...
open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Cool. So, all I need is from... I don't have to worry about Dogweed and Deathcap or Magic Neep. You just have to worry about tomes and scrolls. And then the bitch with sporting needs in the future. But for now, yeah. Don't need to worry about anything about Glad Rags. Or that's where I can sell stuff. Yep. Maybe somewhere around here there's more of those, oh, there's one down there.
Miss Peck from Brood and Peck said a customer lost a deeracle around here. I know we're not supposed to go down there. I just thought...
You could have got us in a lot of trouble.
Very sorry, Father. I might earn a reward. Instead, I just wasted our time. There you are! Huh! Finally! I'll have enough for that wind wisp. Ah, well, not meant to be. Also, I may have knocked over a dustbin back there.
Never mind, I'll fix it, as always.
I believe there's another one of those chests up here. Be wrong. Ah, right. Okay, let's think here. Oh, that's a cool pin. Hogwarts. Pin. Here. Bup, bup, bup. Yeah. Good.
It's always nice to see a familiar face.
So, looking here. See what we can get from here. What would be a good thing to get? I know I'm gonna need that.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Pushing a plow is good comic work.
Oh, the potions. Right. Potion ingredients. Why did I not get that? Oh, I can. That's an easy one to get. Yeah, so that's about right. Let's go over to the potion place, see how much money I need to get those last two potions. I think it's a lot of money. Let's see.
Hello there. In the market for potions?
800 and 500. Oh. So let me get the invisibility.
A wise decision.
God damn it. Frustrating.
I hope to see you again.
Absolutely
Farewell for
frustrating.
Revelio.
Ooh! Bingo. That ate it.
Come on in. Healing potions are a specialty here, should you need any. A wise decision. Thank you.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Sweetness. 10 out of 10 on that. 10 out of 10. Like it. Very, very good. Yeah. Now I just gotta focus on the Fender stuff for tomes and scrolls. but everything else is good. This I get in the real world. And yeah, good. Everything else, good. And then the broom place. And that's it. That'll be it.
Revelio.
A lot of luck. As far as that's concerned. Oh. Yeah. So, let's go. Let's go back to the castle. Let's go. Where do I want to go? We're gonna go right here. That way, we can get 2 of those chests. Well, yeah, 2.
Revelio.
So let's think here. What do I want to do? Do you want to do side missions and then that? Yeah, let's do that. I'm actually gonna walk over there instead of blue powder over there because I want to make sure that I'm not missing. There's another one up here. That's right. Forgot about that.
Incendio!
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Good one!
Accio! Incendio!
Excellent fall!
Accio!
That was something. You'll get it!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Good. So Cast Studio, so 4-5. All right. No biggie. And then I need to avoid.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work?
When you spot or hear a flying, I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Accio! Stupid!
Act like a winner. Confringo.
Incendio! Stupid!
There goes my way.
Levioso.
Fringo!
Give him what for. Protego.
Accio! Incendio!
I want to see something here. Quest. How are we doing here? I have to dodge 4 more. Then I'm good.
Find the one.
1 more, right?
Is that all you've got?
Come on. There we go. That should have done it. Bingo! Double checking again. Bingo.
Accio! Come on! Stupid! Ringo! Stupid! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Stupid! Stupid! Levioso! Stupid! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Incendio! Accio!
I could never duel like that. What a victory! You've won the tournament!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Yes.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
You can't be beat, can you?
The best duelist won, I suppose.
Go back to Professor Hecket.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against...
Ugh.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice.
We're gonna do
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day. Still at it, I see.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds horrible.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
Okay, cool. That's good. Now... That's like 3 birds with 1 stone. Alien keys missing half. Herbology class. So we're gonna do herbology class. That's what we're gonna do.
Your father and I did not raise you to cheat in exams. An enchanted fool indeed. And in your newts, we are disgraced.
You cheated? On your newts? Unbelievable. Well, hello.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil! The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
I wonder if hippogriffs... Did you know that you can use the mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of the cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And Hufflepuffs too. At least you did. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. But you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you've cultivated seems to be of such high quality, from bitter rot to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn skill whilst under your tutelage. Lenora, she adores you, as do all your students. Sure. Warmest regards, always, Eleanor Everly.
Do you find yourself taking certain ways to class based on the portraits you pass? I do.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really
Like anything, Crow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Are you just in herbology? Herbology? Ugh.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Revelio.
Cool.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion. Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
Professor Sharp's Auror badge. Aurors comprise the Ministry's magical law enforcement and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. This Auror badge belongs to Professor Sharp.
And be thorough.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I've enough to worry about collecting the ingredients he wants me to get. I'm afraid I can't help you.
I understand. I'll sort something else out.
Your potion should not be that...
Memorandum, date 31st of December, 1875, Auror Office, Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside ordinary shop hours, particularly in the hours of the night. Suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Aurors to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are among the new additions. Further instructions to follow.
Potion stations organized and... Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
Glad you managed to stay on task. Not every class is so eventful. I saw Mr. Weasley speaking with you earlier. He can be quite persuasive. Glad you managed to resist. You've done well today. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
That was an interesting class.
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. Well, for certain you'd have helped.
I'm glad I avoided trouble. Sharp certainly seemed upset with you.
His bark's worse than his bite. I think deep down he respects my artistic spirit. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Hello, Poppy. Oh, okay, just walk through that.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I want to go over here.
It's a relief to finally have an answer.
All right, so what do I want to do? Yeah, so a lot happened this stream, so let me go ahead and go. What do I want to do?
My little sisters will be so happy to see me over the holiday.
Let's go back. Oh, you know what? You know what we can do? Look. Maybe we can do it right now. Maybe we can go into the kitchen. To the kitchen. Can we? Ah. It's such a relaxing place. Second years are here. Fourth years are here. Sixth years. Seventh years. Fifth years. Third years. First years. Only 3. Only 3 first years? How many second years? Three. What? How many third year? 4. Okay, there we go. And then there's 4 fifth years, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Have you been in any other common rooms?
And 3 fourth years.
Door spending sunny afternoons in the
Please. Years. Only 3. And 7th years. Let's look at the 7th years. Three. Nice, calm, and relaxing.
Another house token for the house chest. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens.
There we go. So good progress is being made.
Professor Howell was carrying her obviously. I asked her if it was for love potion. Her face just contorted. You'd think I just beat her at gobstones.
Anyway, Yep. So I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. Yeah, so that was just a nice chill 3 hours of streaming. You know, nice, playing a nice chill game. I'm gonna continue on with this game for sure. It's super chill and relaxed. Very chill and relaxed. Yeah, yeah, Quacks, very chill indeed. Less chaotic today. Yeah, compared to last stream. Yeah, Rev has a habit of making things chaotic. So, but yeah, super chill. Hope everybody was relaxed by it. Sometimes it's just having a nice, chill, relaxing stream. Can't go wrong with that. Go ahead and save game. Yeah, absolutely. No problem, man. Have a good one. Take care. I'm glad to hear that everything's going well with you. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Hope you all have a great one. And take care. See you.